Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rusjamalaya and my NPM is 12006 And today I will exploring the realization of the American dream, taking the film Pursuit of Happiness as an example. Okay, first introduction. The American dreams once inspired some people to believe that they could achieve a better life through unremitting efforts. Many people even give up their homeland to come to the United States to show their worth. However, with the development and change of society, the American dream gradually revealed its disadvantage. The main disadvantage is that the American dream saw the opposite of the real life and the rule of the society. Okay, next, the meaning of American dream. The meaning is that hardworking people dreams will eventually come to, as long as get to unremitting effort and they can lead a good life. And then reason for the rise the American dreams. The first stage in the traditional American dream, or called primitive gold rush dream. The second stage is called the dream of personal success, and it began to industrialize after the Civil War. And the third stage is called the migration dream. Okay, now I will read the synopsis. Hollywood actor Will Smith has been nominated for Best Actor at the 79th Annual Academy Award for his performance in The Pursuit of Happiness. The film is an adaptation of the famous Black American investment expert Chris Gardner. The story is realistic and also depict the American dream. In addition, the main character is a penniless middle-aged man at the bottom of American society. He always carries a portable bone scanner and sells it everywhere for a living, but this machine is too expensive and of little use, so his family is always poor and can't pay his taxes. It has been on his mind for a long time, even to kill time like that. I touched the Rubik's Cube and on my son's birthday and became obsessed. He has one bright spot. The next day, on his way to sell, he meets a stockbroker and admiration for his work. After working hard, he enrolled, and by chance he became one of 20 interns. He impresses Mr. Twister, who successfully won an internship at a stock investment firm by turning Rubik's Cube into his six-sided cube. However, that night he is told that his wife is leaving him, which is definitely a blow for him, and he and his son moved into a motel. At one point, Chris told his son that you should decide for yourself what you want to be, even even it even if other things it's impossible impossible. As an intern at the company, he always feel undervalued and underappreciated. He wants to be a hire, so he keeps calling. He also doesn't hang up between calls and doesn't have time to drink water. And luckily, he is able to quickly sell the medical equipment he has left over for the rest of the day and keep the family on track. But then came a big turning point. The government collected his expenses without warning, leading to his bankruptcy. To make matters worse, he cannot stay in motel with his son, but in a boarding house, not even in the men's bedroom. Likely, he is selling his last machine and basically cover his son and his own expenses. Pass the exam in first places. Well, pass the exam in first place. Stand out among the 20 interns, fulfill his desires, and become stockbroker. And he is respected by people. At the end of the movie introduces us to after after starting his career at Dan Wither. Chris founded his company in 1987, and he sold most of his company holding worth millions of dollars. Yeah, and then analysis on the of the American dream in the pursuit of happiness. First, character personality. The main character will be a key factor in the American dream, which make the film closer to the American dream pursued by the American public. Chris a normal lower class. Chris is a normal lower class American who raised a family. He have clever perseverance, willingness, and diligence. And then the American dream embodied in film. In film, there is no Y in happiness. There is I, which means not Y but I. The price symbolizes the American dream, showing us that there is no reason to fail. And second, the American dream is very much embodied in the soundtrack and lore. Don't Move the Mountain can be an example here in the film. The third is when Chris learned that his wife and son are going to leave him. And then we are going to exploring the vicissitudes of the American dreams. First, economic reason. Americans at the bottom of the society were greatly affected. Some people even lost their jobs. How to describe economic development? How to describe the American dream? So, at this point, the American dreams began to unravel. And then, politic reason. After Obama re-election, the American dream is falling apart. The American dream is underpinned by freedom and economic markets. If people change their policies and impose high tax on the rich, they are actually doing the poor a service. For example, if someone raises tax on the rich, jobs will become harder to find and more people will be unemployed. Even when they are employed, they are exploited by the upper echelon. In this aspect, the poor pay for the miser. And the next, historical reason. About a decade after the end of the First World War in 1918, the Great Depression of 1929 has not yet arrived. Traditional Puritan morality has fallen apart, and societal hedonism has begun to spread. Historical trauma has made people appreciate the value of life more, and the American dream, which needs to be achieved through hard work, is gradually abandoned. And then, social reason. The premise of the realization of the American dream is that everyone has an opportunity. There are equally judged by people when they are taking a job interview, when they are applying for the university. They are not subjected to their financial situation and family background. If an opportunity is not equal, how can people believe that the American dream is real? And the last part is conclusion. The main purpose of this explanation to analyze the American dream at the deeper level by describing the pursuits of happiness and explain the strengths and weaknesses of the American dream. Through this video, the American dream has motivated through this paper, this article, the American dream has motivated many Americans to pursue their dreams, even made America more positive, whereas the American dream is unrealistic. As a result, in the real world, it is impossible to exist. But this paper only analyzes the American dream from the perspective of the pursuit of happiness, whereas it doesn't describe other movie about the American dream. Therefore, the viewpoint of this paper is a little single relatively. It will be better if more movies reflected the American dream are analyzed. Therefore, in the future study, the author will The author will analyze the American dream for other aspects, and then a deeper analysis and a better understanding of American dream can be obtained. Okay, maybe enough for me. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.